There's George Hypolite, the football player, George Hypolite, the student, and George Hypolite, the journalist? Well, sort of. This season, Sporting News has decided to have student athletes from around the country write columns from a player's perspective, and George was chosen as one of them, even though he had no prior experience. When approached by Sports Information Director Dave Platty to do it, George figured, why not? He simply saw it as another fun and challenging experience.
It's been really amazing. It's been really fun. I think that, I've had an enormous amount of fun. It's been pretty difficult to come up with topics week to week, and it's been kind of cool seeing the experience from a journalist's point of view.
George understands most people know him because of what he does on Saturdays. But with his articles, he's trying to tell fans that there's much more to a college athlete.
I really think that a lot of things, that go into the life of a student athlete are very, misunderstood, and there are a lot of misconceptions out there from, the general public. And I think that the biggest thing with those articles I wanted to do was just let people know, hey, we're regular people just like you. And a lot of times,
of course, when it comes to writing, all that matters is whether or not the reader likes it. But so far, this 290-pound defensive lineman hasn't had to tackle a whole lot of criticism.
My mom's loved them. She thought they were pretty good. And I think when Coach Hawk, when I wrote the one about Buff tradition, and he said that was a really good article, I think that kind of, made me smile a little bit. So I think that, all I've heard were positive things. I'm sure there are probably some people out there who may not like what I talked about, but hey, it comes with the territory.
And even though he's had a good time, George says there's probably no journalism in his future. He hopes someone else will be writing about his play on Sundays.